Happy Friday, guys. Hope you're all doing well out there. So we're going to break down Sofi in this one, do a chart update, talk about what I'm looking to do, and we got some news yesterday of another insider selling Sofi stock, so we have to break that down later in the video. So if y'all find value, hit that like button, make sure to subscribe, and you might as well follow me on X at Stas Talk Stocks, and check out my Patreon if you guys want to be a part of the Discord chat, see every move in the Patreon portfolio, and watch me build that portfolio plus more. That's all linked down below. And with that being said, guys, cheers. Let's dive right into the video. So check it out. It's currently about 1:30 p.m. on the East Coast, so we're pretty much almost done the day. Yeah, we still have about two and a half hours left of trading, but we're in the second half of the day here, and we have all the indexes up, with the Russell up 1.2%, the S&P is up 0.4%, same with the NASDAQ, the Dow's up 0.1%, and we have the VIX down almost 3% on the day. The VIX is getting squashed yet again, guys. So before we dive into the indexes maybe later in the video, let's break down what's going on here with Sofi stock, which is up over 1.1% on the day. It's at $9.76 right now after hitting almost $10 per share earlier in the day. We hit $9.88 to be exact. So you guys can see here, yesterday we peaked out at about, where was it? Intraday at least, about 967, 968. Then after market, we went up to about 976. And pre-market today, and again in the beginning of the day, we hit $9.88, which means we took out the highs from yesterday, which is obviously a very good sign for the bulls, right? And yesterday's low was right around 939, so we're well above that point as of right now, as we are making higher lows. We have been ever since we hit that point yesterday. You guys can see here, higher low, higher low, higher low, you guys see. But at the same time, we do have a bit of a resistance at about 980 in the from the pre-market today, after market yesterday, and intraday. 980 has been a sticking point, so we do have a bit of a triangle here on the intraday forming on Sofi. And on the 5-day 5-minute chart, you guys can see that triangle even more. So if that does break out, let's say we go above 985, 990, we start taking out the highs from today, Sofi could then start filling the gap towards $10, maybe 10.16. Maybe it breaks out even further from there. So in the very short term, guys, I'm looking to see what happens in this window. On Sofi stock between $9.80 to about $10. That's going to be the window in the short term. And again, if that breaks, 10.15 could be next, followed by who knows where after that, guys. I mean, you all probably remember the high from a couple of months ago was around 11.70. So that is a very real spot that we could be getting to at some point, in the short term by the looks of it. So yeah, guys, Sofi is, you could argue, consolidating a bit today. It's a bit choppy, but it is still up over 1%, around 10 cents right now on the day, which is pretty good for the bulls. And let me show you this, guys. Let me clear the drawing set and show you this. We arguably have, which is actually not good for the bulls, head and shoulders forming on the 4-hour, or actually no, this is the 1-hour chart. You guys can see we have the left shoulder right there, the head's right here, and the right shoulder could be where we are right now, as we are seeing a bit of resistance here at the neckline, which happens to be right around 980, 985. Funny how that works, guys. So we need to break that neckline. In other words, the bulls need to break that neckline. Not only is 985 the highs from earlier today, or the high from earlier today, but again, it's the neckline of this head and shoulders. So let's see if we can gain momentum above $10, 10.15, and break that neckline of this head and shoulders. And on the 4-hour chart, let me pull this up quickly and show you guys. You can see that head and shoulders even better here, but we're still above, obviously, the moving averages. We have a golden cross, and at this point, guys, we're struggling a little bit under $10, which honestly does not surprise me considering how much we've gone up over the past couple of weeks. But you guys probably know, especially if you've been watching my channel, back in the middle of June, we failed at $10-ish, 10.15 roughly, and that's a sticking point again right now. So let's see if we could break above that point, guys. $10, which now that I'm looking at it, was also the high from the middle of July. So let me set my alert at $10 here on Sofi. Mark is at or above $10. Might as well do another one at $10.15. There we go. Mark is at or above. So, yeah, let me break down now what is going on with this insider that sold even more SoFi stock. And the reason why I say even more is because he sold out, not completely obviously, but he sold some shares a couple of weeks ago. The CTO, Jeremy Rischel, however the heck you pronounce that, he sold some shares, I think it was 2 days ago or 3 days ago. Either way, yeah, the 19th of December he sold. Looks like he sold 56,000 shares. Let me zoom in a bit here. 56,000 shares, which was a decrease of 14%. In other words, he trimmed 14% of his position at $9.78 per share, and that was roughly $550,000 of a move there, right? So he still owns around 343,000 shares, but again, he just pretty much cut 14% of his position at a $978 price, which I'm assuming he profited on those shares, or maybe not. Maybe he lost money. I don't know exactly his cost basis, but yeah, 14% trim. He still owns around 343,000 shares, and this is after he sold. If we look here, it looks like back in September, he sold around, 53,000 shares at $8.88, so about a whole dollar under from where he just, he just sold his shares. So $8.88, he sold 53,000 shares. That was a 25% reduction of his position, which actually, did he buy more? That's confusing because then he just sold a bit more here. Either way, whatever. We're not going to get into the nitty gritty of the numbers here, guys. But either way, he's been selling over the past couple of months. He sold a chunk a couple of days ago, like I said, back in September, back in even May, even back in March of last year, or not last year, but this year, earlier this year. CTO Jeremy Rischel was selling out. So is this guy just selling everything? I mean, when the heck did he ever buy? By the looks of it, he hasn't bought here in the recent months. But either way, guys, that's who sold even more stock here. The CTO of SoFi, Jeremy Rischel, and it's probably not for obviously malicious reasons. He's just most likely trimming profits, locking in those juicy gains. That's probably what's going on here. We'll see if they do. Not just him, but other insiders. We'll see if they buy back more shares or they buy more shares in general heading into the new year. I don't know what you guys think, but I think that is a possibility. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. But again, that is who sold, and that's a quick breakdown here on SoFi's charts. And it looks like the stock market, guys, quickly, let's take a look at this, is running into the weekend here. And by the way, Monday's Christmas, guys. Merry Christmas. Hope you guys do have a great day with your family, your friends. And yeah, it's going to be a great Christmas, great holiday season. It's been a great holiday season. Hope you guys have been doing well. I appreciate you all for tuning in as always and supporting me throughout the years. You guys are awesome. So the Russell 2000's up 23 points right now. It's up 1.1%, and it looks like it's officially breaking out of the highs now from July. So in other words, man, the Russell is completely breaking out, and it's up around, 400 points from where it was less than 2 months ago. In other words, it's up 24%. So the Russell keeps on kicking, and it's clear that it recovered all the losses from, I think that was Wednesday, where we saw a huge dump in the stock market. Yeah, clearly we've recovered all those losses on the Russell. SPY is also pretty much, it recovered all those losses as well. Now we're back to where we were a couple days ago, where we hit 475, 476. So that's going to be a sticking point here moving forward. Do we break out of that? Do we get rejected? And we need to break out of that to hit all-time highs. Keep that in mind, guys. All-time highs are at $480 here on SPY, and Triple Q is also pretty much at where it was a couple days ago where we had that huge red day. So we've recovered the losses. Now we'll see if Triple Q could break above 410, 411. Time will tell. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe here on YouTube. Follow me on X at Stocks Talk Stocks. And guys, don't forget to get your free stocks from Moomoo. Use that link down below. Fund your account at least $100. You get 5 stocks, each up to $2,000. And fund your account at least $1,000. On top of those 5 stocks, you get 10 more stocks, each of those up to $2,000 as well. So 15 stocks, each up to $2,000. Guys, use that Moomoo link down below. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you all in the next video.